Day 43. Start of week number 6. Let's see that weighing, Michelle.
What? It was like...
Oh damn, 119.6. We're making that progress because last time it was 118.7 last week.
What?
118 point something.
It was like, I think 0.62, so I gained a pound.
Yeah, that's good. That's the rate we wanted at. All right, let's see. Another weekly update. So you guys see, just so you guys see her stomach. Like, it legit. You know what? Let's measure your waist. Just so we know where it is right now. Even though we didn't do day 1, we know where it's at right now. And then we'll measure again at the end of 3 months. But just so you guys see, her stomach is still on flat. No body fat has been gained. If anything, she's actually growing a little bit of abs. And then her legs are getting thicker. Okay, just so you guys see it, don't put it too tight. All right, let me see the back. Is it circle? Okay, everything's even. Okay, just so you guys see, her waist is at 27 and a half. So just so you guys see, we're measuring like an inch over the belly button.
Like where the dip is on my...
So your waist?
Yeah.
Just so y'all see. No cheating here. Y'all see that? 38 and a half. Hold this. I'm gonna bring the camera. 30 and a half. 38 and a half. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? It was 38 inches last time?
Yeah.
So it's half an inch.
Yeah.
Dude, we're making that progress. You just need 1 inch and a half for 40. That was the goal. Guys.
How much was it last time?
I think it was 23 inches last time. So they're still at 23. That's crazy. 23. I bet flex your abs again. Do like a overall flex. Flex your abs, flex your biceps, both of them. Dang, flex the quads.
The quads? How do you flex the quads? Is it just like...
They look like they're flexed already.
Yeah, they are.
Dude, crazy. Good shit, dude. Start of week number 6. You excited?
I'm excited.
We're gonna end
Kill
this.
it.
We're gonna end stronger because we went hard the first 6 weeks, but we gotta go harder. I don't think you guys are ready to find out what we're doing today. It's booty day, Michelle. Michelle, tell Pete Squad, what day is it?
Booty day.
Ghosty, what day is it, boy? Sit. You ready for booty day, boy? You ready for booty day? Yeah, you are, boy. You're freaking tired. Nothing crazy, just a little warm up. Just to get you prepared. We're going for that PR today.
Oh, shoot.
So it's 25. So it's 10, 35, that's 45, and then that's 25. So it's 185 pounds. Remember, form is the #1 priority, not the amount of reps you do. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. 1, 2, good form. There you go. 3, 4. Damn, Michelle, you got this. 7, perfect form. Control everything. Woo! Damn. Shit. That's the effort right there. All right, take a longer break, Michelle. You need to get that strength back. The goal on the second set, you gotta do the same amount of reps. That's the goal. Guys, it's all a mindset. You know, what goes on inside your head? Are it positive thoughts, negative thoughts? Are you saying, I can't do it, I will do it? Or are you saying, I can't do it? What are you saying?
Do it.
What are you saying?
I could do it.
What?
Yeah.
Running that shit, running that. Running that shit, running that.
I just want to tell you girls that you girls are so much stronger than you think. You know, don't be afraid of weight. Don't be afraid to add more weight. If you feel like you're strong enough, if you feel like the weight you're currently doing is not challenging you, you know, don't be afraid to add more weight. The last thing you want to do is sell yourself short in anything in life. Not just with these workouts, but in anything. You don't want to sell yourself short. All right, next workout. We've got reverse leg lifts. So remember, keep those knees out. 1. Feel the constant tension on the glutes. There you go. All the way to 20. There you go. You got it, Michelle. All right, here we go. We got donkey kicks. Look at that. She's doing double resistance. She's got the ankle band and the red band because the ankle band is getting a little too easy. The red band's a little too easy. So we combine both of them to give her more tension on the glutes. There you go. Come on, give me 20 reps though. Look at the pause at the end. Right there, holding it, making sure she's controlling the weight. The weight's not controlling her. Michelle, how do you feel so far? Third workout.
Tired, but we're not giving up. We're not giving up.
Those hip thrusts though, they took away your energy though, huh?
They did.
Remember guys, when you guys do a single leg exercise like we are here with the donkey kicks, once you do one leg, you go straight to the other without a break. All right, Michelle ain't ready for these, but we got single leg hip thrusts next. So I'm only gonna have you do 2 sets of this. Just 2 sets. I had to do 4 sets of hip thrusts. So this time just 2 sets of single leg hip thrusts. Look how low she's going. Her butt almost touches the ground. There you go. You gotta remember when Michelle first started, her form wasn't perfect. You know, it wasn't that good. But I told her that with time and repetitions, her form was gonna get better. You know, so if you're out there, you know, you're worried that your form's not the best, you know, it's normal, especially if it's like your first time working out. My form wasn't the best. Nobody you look up to, all these influencers in the fitness industry, they didn't start off with perfect form. Even though it might look like they did, they didn't. You know, it was a lot of, you know, time in with the reps, a lot of repetitions, you know, but with time and patience, your form is gonna improve. The last thing you should be worried about is like, you don't wanna work out because you feel like your form's not there. You're not gonna get better by just, you know, sitting there. You're gonna get better with time, with practice. You know, that's the only way you're gonna get better, by doing these reps. Okay, so for this one, Michelle, you're gonna have your the side of your heels on the ground, and then you're just gonna hip thrust. But you gotta make sure you keep
Make
your...
sure they're closer to you. It feels more effective on the glutes.
And make sure your knees stay out. Yeah, you're gonna do 30 reps like that.
Running that shit last night. Running that shit, right? Running that shit, right? Running that shit.
All right, we got the last one, 2 sets. Lying hip abduction.
Running that shit, running that. Running that shit, running that. Running that shit.
That's it. We're done. We're done. Yo, I want to ask you something though. What do you have to say about those people that like, they always like comment on your pictures, or like when I would post your progress picture, and they're like, oh, I don't see a difference, even though like clearly you see a difference? And
I feel like people that are saying that are people that aren't like keeping up with me. Like they might find me on my explore page or see you in the explore page, because I feel like people that are actually watching all your videos, watching all the weight that we do, like the updates, I feel like they really see the difference. Yeah. I feel like it's just people that don't really know, but it's all those real ones that know.
Yeah, the real ones know.
Yeah.
Can y'all believe that there's actually people that'll go to my Instagram and they'll comment on her progress videos or pictures saying, I don't see a difference. She looks the same to me. I don't know about that, y'all. I don't know about that. Y'all see the gains. Y'all see the gains compared to day one. Y'all see. Guys, here I am with Chef Bad B Michelle. What are you making today? What are you making?
We're gonna make like a fettuccine alfredo pasta.
Ooh, I'm excited.
But it's like really healthy.
I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. So on YouTube, on my community section, I posted a question asking that if you guys have any questions regarding Michelle's progress so far, or anything to do with the series. I posted to ask any questions. I'm gonna answer them. So, you know, I picked a couple, especially the ones that are most liked. And one of the questions was, you know, I've actually mentioned that if you're trying to gain weight, if you struggle to gain weight, I only said not to do cardio if you really, really struggle to gain weight. If eating enough calories is a struggle for you. If you're able to eat enough calories, you could do cardio if you like. The reason I tell people that struggle to gain weight to not do cardio is because if you're supposed to, just say you're supposed to eat 2,000 calories and you know you burn 500 calories with cardio. Now instead of eating just 2,000 calories, you're gonna have to eat 2,500 to make up for those burned calories from cardio. You know, your body already burns a lot of calories throughout the day. So if you add cardio to it, that's more calories burned. Now you're gonna have to eat to make up for those calories. That's the only reason I say not to do cardio if you struggle to gain weight. And on the other part of that question was, if we gain stomach weight easily, do you recommend HIIT or cardio at least once a week? Now, you know, cardio has nothing to do with if you gain stomach fat or not. It's the calories that you eat that determine that. Let's just say you're supposed to be eating 2,200 calories to grow muscle, you know, but that's like that's the amount you need. You're not really gonna gain a lot of body fat. If you're like on point, you're not gonna really gain any body fat, especially if you're working on your upper body, not just your legs. But let's just say you start eating a lot more than that, you know, there's gonna be a lot of body fat that comes along with that. So it's not really the cardio that you need to like worry about, it's the calories. Are you eating too much, you know, an excess amount of calories? If you're eating 250, 300 calories past maintenance level, you're not really gonna gain stomach fat if you're eating like on point with your calories. But if you're eating too much, then there's gonna be a lot of body fat that comes along with that. So to answer your question, cardio is not needed. But if you love eating a lot more food, then you could do more cardio just to like make up for those extra calories that you're eating that you don't really want to turn into body fat. Then that's when I would recommend a little bit of cardio. The next question was, when starting a calorie deficit and building muscle, how much protein would you recommend? You know, you want to at least eat 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 100 pounds, that's going to be about 80 grams of protein a day. If you weigh 200 pounds, that's going to be about 160 grams of protein per day. So 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. Do you have to drink protein shakes even on days that you don't work out? You know, protein is something you still want to eat when you're not working out. You don't have to drink protein shakes. I've mentioned that plenty of times, that protein shakes are only essential if you struggle to eat enough of it with food. You know, and that's hard. For not anybody could just eat enough protein throughout the day. That's why calorie shakes are so important, because they help make your life easier. If you struggle to eat 80 grams of protein with food, with meat like chicken, eggs, fish, steak, then that's when protein shakes come in handy. And even on days you don't work out, you still want to get enough protein, so you can still drink protein shakes on days that you don't work out. Protein's not gonna make you fat. You know, you gotta think of protein as like replacement of like chicken. Obviously, it doesn't have the same nutritional value. So just say you were to blend your chicken breast. If you were to blend it, that's exactly what you're pretty much doing with the protein shake. You're blending protein, you're drinking it. So instead of eating it, you're blending it. So I kind of want you guys to think of it as like that. I don't want you to think that protein is some type of like, you know, superhuman food that if you don't work out, it's just gonna turn into fat. It's not, it's just protein. Does Michelle actually drink 2 shakes a day? Yes, she does. She only does 1 scoop per shake, but I told her that if she wanted to do 2 scoops in 1 shake, she could do that. But it does help her doing 2 separate shakes, because she's adding more calories. Each time she drinks a shake, it's a certain amount of calories. So if she's adding fruit to her shake, milk, if you were to just do 1 shake, it wouldn't be the same amount of calories in the day, because, you know, when you make another shake, you're pretty much reusing those same ingredients in another shake instead of just adding an extra scoop. So that's the reason why she does two shakes a day, because she wants more calories. But protein wise, you could pretty much get the same amount of protein if you did 2 scoops in 1 shake than 2 separate shakes. But for her, she likes it better with she likes 2 shakes a day a lot better, because she's able to get more calories like that in her for her intake. Another one is, I'm assuming Michelle got really sore during the first days of training, and she did. Soreness is gonna happen, especially when your body's doing something new that it's never done. And you know, it's normal. You could actually work out through the soreness. A lot of times you just need blood flow through those muscles. So I don't know if you guys have ever like noticed that when you're super sore right before you start working out, and then once you start working out, like you get your body warmed up, the soreness is kind of going away. You know, you just need blood flow. Sometimes you just need to go, like, just say your legs are super sore, just go for like a jog. You know, just get your muscles warm, loose, and then that soreness is gonna start going away in like that moment. You know, a lot of times it's just blood flow. You just need to get your muscles warmed up. But you could work out with, even if you're sore, you could still work out. Because soreness is something that lasts like 4 days, you know, but your body has had enough time to recover, so it's still fine to work out through soreness. And you know, I get this question a lot, if you could see progress with my program without dumbbells. And you, at first you will, if you're like new to working out, you probably will see some results. But there comes a time when your body just like, it just gets used to it. It's too easy. And the only way to challenge it is by adding resistance. So you don't necessarily need dumbbells. You can maybe, you know, put a backpack on, put some books in that backpack, use that as weight, you know, use long bands, resistance, like any type of resistance. It doesn't have to be weight. It doesn't have to be dumbbells. It just has to be resistance. It just has to be something heavier. So backpacks is a good idea. I see a lot of people use like water gallons. They'll like fill them up and they'll do their workouts with that, and that'll work to an extent again. And then once your body gets used to that, that's when you have to start, you know, probably adding more resistance. And you know, if you plan to always work out at home like forever, you know you're never gonna join the gym, you're always gonna do home workouts, I recommend you guys actually do invest in equipment. You know, a barbell is probably gonna be your best investment for home workouts. It's gonna help a lot. Dumbbells, you know. But if you don't plan on working out at home for the rest of your life, then obviously a gym would be so much better. You know, you save on gym equipment costs, you know. But if you do plan on working out at home, gym equipment is like something you kind of do need, like barbells, dumbbells. But yeah, I know it's kind of difficult to get a lot of that stuff because it's kind of pricey, but that's kind of something that you will want to invest in at some point. If you had some stubborn belly fat, you know, you want to get rid of it. You know, when Michelle started, her stomach wasn't super flat. She actually did have a little bit of body fat, and not a lot. And you know, she's managed to not gain anything really in her stomach, and a lot of it has to do because, you know, she's been growing muscle everywhere. Like, we've been working on upper body, legs, glutes, abs. Like, we're not just focusing on lower body, so all those calories are being used everywhere. You know, if you were to only work out your legs and you're on a calorie surplus, your upper body, your stomach would actually gain body fat, more body fat, if you didn't work out your upper body or your abs. So it's important that you guys work out every muscle group throughout the week. You know, we do legs and booty one day, then we do back and biceps, then we do glute isolation, then we do chest, shoulders, and triceps, and then we do legs and glutes again. So we're working out pretty much every muscle group in the body. And you know, when you're a beginner, she's a beginner. So when you're a beginner, a lot of times that body fat goes away. You know, you could burn a little bit of body fat even on a surplus. When you're a beginner, your body just works that way. It's crazy. Like, I kind of wish I went back to being a beginner because I want that. But you know, once you've been working out for a long time, you got to choose.